We hear the word tax-free all the time. Tax-free savings, tax-free income, tax-free withdrawals. But what does tax-free actually mean in Canada? And is anything really completely tax-free? Let's break it down, because the truth might surprise you. When Canadians hear tax-free, most people think of the TFSA, the tax-free savings account. And yes, it's one of the best tools we have. But the term tax-free can be misleading if you don't understand what's really going on behind the scenes. Let's start with how it works. When you put money into a TFSA, you're using after-tax dollars. That means you already paid income tax before you contributed. You don't get a tax deduction like with an RRSP. But here's the advantage: once your money is inside the TFSA, everything it earns is completely tax-free. Interest, dividends, capital gains, you never pay tax on them, even when you withdraw the money. Sounds amazing, right? Well, it is, but there are still limits and rules that matter. First, there's the contribution limit. In 2025, the TFSA limit is $7,000. That brings the total lifetime room to about $95,000 if you've been eligible since 2009. If you go over that limit, even by accident, the CRA charges a penalty of 1% per month on the excess amount. So tax-free doesn't mean rule-free. Second, not every investment inside a TFSA behaves the same way. If you use it for regular savings or index funds, no problem. But if you trade too frequently, CRA can classify it as a business, and your profits could become taxable. That's right, tax-free can disappear if you treat your TFSA like a day trading account. Third, tax-free doesn't mean you avoid all taxes in your life. You still paid tax before contributing. And if you're investing internationally, you might still face foreign withholding taxes on dividends. Those taxes can't be recovered inside a TFSA like they can in an RRSP. So the tax-free label is true, but only within Canada's system. Other countries' tax rules can still affect you. Now, here's where most people go wrong. They think tax-free always beats tax-deferred, like the RRSP. But that's not always true. If you're in a higher income bracket, an RRSP contribution might save you thousands more in upfront tax savings than a TFSA would. You can always reinvest that refund to grow your money faster. So the best strategy isn't choosing one or the other. It's using both, strategically. Here's how the pros do it. They use their RRSP to lower their taxable income while they're earning the most. Then, when their income is lower, maybe during a break or early retirement, they withdraw from the RRSP and move that money into their TFSA. Now it grows tax-free forever. That's how you turn tax-deferred money into truly tax-free wealth. The truth about tax-free in Canada is this: it's not magic. It's smart planning. The government gives you the structure, but you have to use it the right way. Follow the rules. Track your contribution room. Invest wisely, and keep your withdrawals strategic. Because tax-free doesn't mean untaxed forever. It means you've already paid your dues and learned how to play by the rules. So the next time someone says, tax-free, remember, it's not about avoiding taxes. It's about optimizing when and how you pay them. And that's the real secret to building wealth in Canada. If you found this helpful, check out my video on TFSA versus RRSP. Which saves you more in 2025? Next, it'll show you exactly how to make both work together.